Hi, I'm George, the Weather Dad, to take a look at your upcoming weekend and then go into next week. And if you like mild, warm air, you're probably not going to like next week. Let's first talk about your Friday. Friday's not going to be too bad temperature-wise right here in the Ohio Valley, but notice some colder air now pushing its way into the Great Lakes, High Plains, and even portions of the Midwest. This is on Friday. It's going to be nice down in the southeast. Cold out west, but this is what we're kind of keeping an eye on. By Saturday, the cold air continues to filter towards the southeast as that next system comes in. We're going to see quite a bit of rain across the area over the next 24 to 48 hours, especially in the Appalachians and points towards the east. By Sunday, that cold air really well entrenched, working its way all the way down into the southeast. And then by next Wednesday now, notice that the cold air continues to hang around. In fact, even get a little bit colder on your Wednesday. And now let's take a look at next weekend. And you can see some Arctic air now starting to show up, and it looks like that's also going to push its way towards the southeast, and that's probably going to make its way again all the way down towards the state of Florida. So the bottom line is, temperature-wise, a couple mild days for the next couple of days here, and then temperatures are just going to tank. Precipitation-wise, this is where it gets interesting, because if the cold air is in place, you know what that means. We could be looking at some snow. Here on Friday, that frontal system could be producing some severe weather in this area, portions of the Ohio Valley and points up towards the northeast, and certainly down towards the southeast, something we really kind of have to keep an eye on. Not a wide outbreak, but have to keep an eye on that. By Saturday, that system continues to push its way off towards the east. Another bit of energy works its way in, and now keep in mind the cold air is starting to work its way in, so we're going to start seeing some snow across the Midwest and certainly the Great Lakes region, especially with the snow belt. On Sunday, you can kind of see the lake effect snows really in progress at that point in time. A little bit of rain heading its way down into Florida along with that frontal system. Now, keep in mind, again, the cold air is in place. So taking a look at Wednesday, bit of energy comes in. We could be looking at some snow across the Midwest, something we have to keep an eye on. The West really dries out and calms down quite a bit, and there's also going to be rain down into the state of Florida, which, of course, this is their dry season, so you kind of need it there. And then by next weekend, by Saturday, more snow working its way in. Again, remember we saw some Arctic air, that's going to be pushing its way in. So anytime you get some energy and some moisture around, that's probably going to fall in the form of some snow and also potentially some more severe weather breaking out towards the southeast. So the bottom line is, we're going to be in the middle of January. Normally speaking, climatologically speaking, this is our coldest time of the year, and it looks like Mother Nature is going to accommodate us by bringing in some very cold Canadian, potentially also some Arctic air. I'm George, the Weather Dad.